Good morning. Welcome to a day in the life with Daphne's Bird Barn. My name is Misty. Let me get my picture here. We're gonna do a Maker's Gonna Make Monday, and so I thought I would start out with showing you guys my polymer clay. I don't do it very often, but it is a fun craft to get into. So we'll go through and I will show you all of my supplies, including a few new ones that just came in. So the first thing I'm going to show you, I just got this. My mother-in-law bought it for me. It is a polymer clay press. This helps you make canes. As you can see, it's kind of like a pasta roller. But yeah, it's fun. Haven't got to use it yet, but I definitely will soon. Haven't decided what I'm going to make yet. Okay. And I have almost every single color imaginable. Here's a good handful of some clay. Oops. There's some more. Now this is just, these little thin ones is a kit I got off of Amazon. It was a really nice affordable kit that came with these tools here. As you can tell by the sound, I have not opened them yet. Okay. It came with quite a bit of polymer clay. There's more. And then the last little bit that came with that kit is right here. Okay, and then let's see. I usually go for the Sculpey. It's one of my favorites. The Primo is not bad. I think that's the only two kinds that I have. Yeah. That's the only two kinds of clay that I have. Here, let's see. Got white. This is kind of silver. I don't know if you can see the sparkles in there or not. This one's got glitter in it. This is just a metallic-y looking silver. Kind of a purpley color. I have orange. There's pink. Another kind of orange. I love this color of blue. I have more white. And that is my unopened. And then to keep it good, I put my open packs in a plastic bag. And I have 2 of them. Okay, and then let's see, I showed you some of my hooks that I've done. I did that on another video. But you can do a lot of stuff with polymer clay. There is one of the hooks that I did. This is like my first time ever using polymer clay a few years ago. And you can just kind of smush it around. That makes it easier to hold. That's what I used to do, is I'd just put it on and I'd smush it how I wanted to hold my hook. This one just plain. And you bake them on there and they're hard. They don't squeeze. This was the one that I used the most often when I first started out crocheting, but I'm showing you the polymer clay on the hooks. Let's see. I even got a funky looking one right here. Pretty fun. Let's see. I think that, well, I've got a lot more hooks that I've done. Trying to think. I have a lot of stuff in my crafting room. Like, I do a lot of different types of crafting. Lots of types. Let me see. I got a couple charms here that I made. But I gotta figure out which. They're not in there. Oh, I found them. They're under my bird charms. Now these ones are old, really old, and I've never used them. But I tried to make little unicorn type things. And you can also make just regular beads. But that's all I've done so far with polymer clay. I am not any sort of an expert with polymer clay. I would still consider myself an extreme beginner with polymer clay. And so I have these little tiny stamps that I used when I did my hooks, because hooks have different sizes, and it includes letters as well as numbers. So that's a number stamp set. So that's part of my toolkit. Alright. And these are just, basically you want any sort of clay tools that you feel comfortable using. These, well, this is a toothbrush that was given to me by Melina Healthcare. But you can use that to texture your polymer clay. Then you got these other little tools. And they have two ends. So, and that helps you shape your clay how you want it. Here's a couple other ones. Okay, and then you got this metal one. It's got like a little spoon and a little like pointy thing. The dollar store has great stuff too. This is just one example. I do have more dollar store tools around here. I just haven't got it put in here. But this is like a little stylus. It's got like a little tiny point here and then a bigger point down here. And that works great for clay. And then I showed you these ones already. These are some tools that came in a kit I bought from Amazon. And then this is also another part of the present that my mother-in-law bought for me for clay work. Comes with all these tools. This is a little roller so you can roll it out nice and flat. Little area to work on. As well as, since I do make jewelry with my polymer clay, I wanted the kit that had the, I took all my fingernails. Wanted the kit that had the, like little miniature cutters so that you can cut your stuff into shapes. Make earrings out of them. So, but that is all for the tools that I have. I think today we're going to make earrings. That's what I'm thinking we're going to do. So I'm going to pull the plastic off of this. Throw it in my garbage can right behind me. Okay. And then for polymer clay, you can oven bake it, and you want to place your finished product onto a foil sheet or a ceramic tile and put it into the center of your oven. You have it in there while you're preheating the oven for 15 minutes, and then you set your timer for 15 to 30 minutes. And the bake time, it does vary depending on how thick the clay is. General rule of thumb is to allow about 15 minutes per 1/4 inch of thickness. And don't ever go over the recommended baking time. So, and then you don't take it out of the oven until they cool off. So once the timer goes off, shut your oven off, and then you let it cool completely before you take your stuff out. And yes, I'm reading this from my little book. You can do a hair blower, so a hair dryer basically. You put it into a paper box and then you blow it for 3 to 5 minutes to harden it. Never heard of this one before. It's called the boil method. It's suitable for small works in size that are about 1/3 inch. You put the work on a plate and in the cold water until the water is boiling. Then you keep it boiling for 10 to 20 minutes. And then you leave it in that water until the water becomes cool. It's best to use purified water to avoid any calcium buildup. Here are some examples of some of the stuff you can do with polymer clay. Fun, fun, fun. Ooh, it's thunder in here. We're about to have a good storm. All right. So, let's see. I got to pick a color. Okay, now, and this is older clay, so it's going to take a lot of work to work it. But basically, you want to pinch it and knead it until it becomes soft. Sculpey makes this stuff you can buy to squeeze a little drop on here, and it's like conditioner for the clay. But the more you work it, the easier it will become to do. See, it's already starting to crack a little less. It's pretty thin. Let's see, what size? Should have left this jar open. There's tin open. There we go. Let's see here. We're going to use this heart. Okay. So I got 2 hearts. Okay, now I'm gonna pull out this blue. And again, just start pinching it a little bit. You gotta pinch kind of hard to get it to where it softens up, because it is hard once it comes out of the package. Let's see, it does start to soften up a little bit. I do this, make it into a ball, and you put it here and you kind of flatten it a little bit. Fold it in half. Okay, yeah, let's say we do, let's do a couple stars. You see, and I just put my clay right back in the same package, and then I kind of roll it up as best that I can, like that. And I always put it back in a baggie and then seal it to get all the air out. Squeeze all the air out of that bag, like so. And then, let's see, I got tools that are already open. Actually, no. I'm going to take this tool here, and I'm just going to poke a little hole. Okay, clean up the edges a little bit. I'm more of I use whatever tool is in my hand at the moment, rather than actually finding the right tool that you should use for something like this. I'm just making those holes nice and actually all the way through. And then I'll just bake them. Mine are really thin, so I'll probably just do the 15 minutes and then let them cool. I'm gonna smooth out some of the edges real quick. And then once I bake these, then I can coat them in, let's see, I think it's polyurethane, not sure. I don't have the bottle with me. Or you can also, let's see, I use this is dirty. Jewelry glaze to make it shiny. Also use this on like resin. So you can mix glitter in there with it afterwards, make them shiny, sparkly, and then you just put your jewelry findings on them. So I will show you guys the finished product on these earrings. Instead of just showing you guys the finished product of these earrings that I'm going to make, I figured I would just go ahead and walk you through everything that I've done, or that I will do. So, first off, I'm using this little nail file to just smooth some of the edges. Keep in mind, I am an extreme beginner when it comes to the polymer clay and the rosin and all that. So somebody else might use something different. This is just me playing around and getting used to it. I already did the other ones. Okay. Okay. We are going to do some silver glitter. You gotta love glitter, it freaking gets everywhere. So I just put my rosin in this cup, put some glitter on it. I'm going to put it back in this little tiny baggie. So it stays in this little tiny baggie. Yeah, I'm going to take my little thingy. This is kind of older rosin, so I don't know how well it will work. I'll mix it up. Oh, sorry. I am just putting some of this rosin on and moving it around. I'm going to bring my little light over here. Put that on. I think it goes for a few minutes, but that's supposed to cure the rosin. Okay. Still a little sticky, so I'm going to run it under there one more time. Okay, I'm going to take some more and put it on the sides. gonna do this one, and then we'll do the light on it one more time, and then I'll do the sides that I didn't get. Do it one more time. Okay. Finishing edge there. Still a little sticky. I need to get a different rosin is what I need. I need a better one. Now I'm going to do these edges. Okay, we'll do this again, probably another 2 times. One more time just to make sure that it's all nice and set. Okay. Debating on whether or not to do. Still sticky. Oops. Just gonna spread it around some more. There we go. I'm not going to use any more of this stuff right now. One more time just to make sure. Not going to use these. While we're waiting for that, I have some purple mica powder. Put some of that in here. Probably 2 scoops. Okay, and then while I'm mixing this, I might as well go ahead and do that one more time. We'll get this purple powder mixed in here with the glitter. Wait, and I'm going to go ahead and start on these hearts with this purple and silver. One more time. Never hurts to have it extra done. Go ahead and slide that purple one under there while I do this other one. Oops, sorry, holding it off camera. Okay, do this, and then I'm going to flip these over one more time, the hearts. Go ahead and run the light over them a couple of times, and then after I do this with I'll do both sides of the hearts, the outside edge of the hearts. I will do this UV light probably 2 or 3 more times on them, and then I'm going to coat them in this jewelry glaze, which will help them harden up and not be so sticky and stuff. I'm also going to do, these are some earrings I did a while ago. They're little hearts. Let's see here. They're hearts. Okay, well, I'm waiting for those pendants to dry. I'm going to put a little bit of this jewelry glaze on the back of these earrings here. And then I am going to push it around and coat the back. So there's the back of that one. This. Put those down. Okay, put that down, put the light back over it. Let's do the back of this earring now. This is my first time using the jewelry glaze, so I don't know how long it will take it to dry and solidify. So this is something new, but it says that it'll give it a nice little shine. And that'll be nice. Okay, take those down. Gonna pull that one out. Go ahead and hit the light one more time. I'm gonna glaze this one. Pull this other star out. Put some more of this glaze on here. There we go. Get those covered. And then I'll have to see how long it takes for those to be done. I only got a little section on these to do again on the side. There we go. I'm going to do this a few more times, and then I'll flip them over and do them that way. Okay. Time to do the back. Glad this is the last little bit of glitter to do. Go. And that's the last coating of the rosin, the glitter stuff. And we'll do this lighting a few more times, and then we will do the glaze on them. Okay, time to put that light aside, and then I'm going to go ahead and squirt it on both of these right now since I'm going to put it on there. Get my brush. And spread it around. while trying to keep it in one spot where you guys can see it. There we go. Okay. Blowing through the little hole so it doesn't completely close up with the glaze. Normally I would have a tack that I could push through there, but I don't have tacks right now. Well, I have them. Just haven't gone to get them. So we'll let these sit and we'll dry, and I will come back as soon as everything is all dry, and we'll do the other side. Like these sides. Let's see. No, still needs time to dry. Okay, it is time to do the glaze on the other side. So, took about 2 hours for the glaze to completely dry. I'll get those ones out in a minute. Let me get the star and the hearts done. Oops, sorry. Okay. And since these ones are already on post, I stuck them on a piece of styrofoam so that way I'd be able to get the sides as well. Go. Give me 1 minute. Should have checked my my paintbrush beforehand. It's a little stiff. So now I'm going to put a little more glaze on that one. But when I did the rosin on these, it kind of had a little dent here and a dent over here. I'm going to put rosin on it to kind of fill them, especially since it's clear and it just looks glossy. It won't affect it. Okay, a little bit more. That is sliding off. Alright, and we're going to let those dry now. I'm going to wrap this one up or clean it off so that it doesn't get stiff. So I can use it again. Okay, everything's all dry, so I'm going to go ahead and get these stuck on their card. Make sure these are on good enough. Okay, so we got this set here. There we go. Not shiny. Put that back. Lightning. Okay. Let's see if we can get that on here. Okay, so we are going to have to go with the bigger hooks. Okay. So I'm going to set these hooks right here. And I'm going to grab a couple of my other bigger hooks. Or I guess I should call them by their proper name. Their jump ring. Get a bigger jump ring, not a hook. Okay, I'm going to need 3 more. Just open them up, put them on. And I'm going to take one of the hearts, like so. Now I can use one of these smaller hooks and put my fish hook earring on. Okay. Sorry, these are not my normal jewelry pliers. My other set eludes me right now. There we go. I'll go ahead and turn that over and stick that on. And I have these little plastic backers for my fish hook earrings. Just in case I didn't show you good enough last time. I may have been sitting back a little far. Open up your jump ring. Slide. Uh-oh, that one might be a little thicker. Open it up a little wider. Put it on. Grab the heart. Take the heart and stick that on the jump ring. And then put your jump ring back together real good. Okay. Then take one of the smaller jump rings. These ones are a little bit thicker in diameter and they're smaller. It's harder to get them apart unless you have two pairs of pliers. So open them up. Then you want to go through the hook that's on the star, or the jump ring on the star. You want to make sure that your earring's facing the right way. Put it on. Oops. Close it up. And voila! 2 sets of earrings. Put the backer on. And boom, there is 2 finished sets of earrings. Thank you for watching my video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.